Upwards of 100 million acres of land in the greater Appalachian region is barren and unusable due to damaging practices like strip mining. These areas are called marginal lands, and it's difficult to grow crops here because there's not enough nutrients in the soil.
What you see is a loss of forested land through the mountaintop removal process and strip mining in general.
Researchers at West Virginia University are currently working on ways to get those nutrients back so that we can reuse the land. It's a crop called Miscanthus ax gigantus. This plant brings more carbon into the soil, which will increase soil quality. Miscanthus is also what is called a bioenergy crop, meaning that it can be used to create a cleaner type of fuel.
We are all using energy all the time, and there's not a clear way to sustain that in the way that we have been previously. And by that I mean through the use of fossil fuels. So we should care because this is our future, and we should care because what we do with land throughout the future will affect the living conditions for humans and other animals.
The project also has an economic side to it, that if we can use these bioenergy crops to provide an ecosystem service of either bioenergy or soil carbon storage, this can also provide jobs in rural areas of Appalachia with a few other opportunities for income.
The plants are expected to grow between 15 and 20 feet tall. They're sterile, which means that they don't produce seeds. Instead, WVU researchers had to plant root-like stems called rhizomes. Miscanthus is a perennial plant, meaning it will come back year after year.
And once these plots are established, there are many more questions we can ask, and there's very little known about the microbiology of this system. So we're very much at the frontier of the microbiology of bioenergy ecosystems.
Right now, WVU is working to grow the crops and researching how much carbon these plants will put into the soil through a grant with the United States Department of Agriculture. For WBOY.com, I'm Sheila Klein in Morgantown.